Hey folks, welcome to Burl Sports. Hope y'all are doing great on this Monday evening, last day of March. We'll get things rolling here in just a minute after I make sure the stream is coming through all right. Right. Oh, YouTube looks good. Let's see. What's up, Joe, Steve, Matt, Doug? Well, I feel you, Steve. My bracket overall's not great, although, you know, I made the homer choice. I'm a big Auburn fan, so I took Auburn all the way to the championship. So hey, at least we're in the Final Four. I'm feeling pretty good about that. What's up, Greg? Ed, Jared, BM, Roy, Nick, Darth Plagueis. Good stuff, guys. Yeah, big break tonight. Big broadcast tonight. We got 4 breaks. We've got the 59 tops baseball. We've got the 70 tops basketball. We've got the 59 tops football, and then we got the mega mixer. So I will try to keep a good pace and not get too bogged down, mostly because I'm tired. It's been a long day at work, and tomorrow back to the soccer dad grind. So should be good fun here. Yeah, I've never done a Star Wars break, although I won't count them out. Enjoy the movies. Never gotten into the cards though, but who knows what the future holds. Oh me. But yeah, so 4 sweet breaks. Well, let's get rolling. Uh, I will do a quick rundown of how this works on the first one, and then after that, I'm just gonna hop right in from one break to the next. What's up, Troy? Good to have you, man. Uh, I won't tell anybody, Steve. Steve, what are you doing working this late? I thought, are you, do you got a side gig besides the school? Um, I do work tomorrow, Ed. It's gonna be a long night, but it's gonna be a good one. Um, we got some really cool cards to look at. I'm always pretty jazzed after a break broadcast like this. I'm looking at all these cool cards. Gets my motor running. Oh, I see, Steve. I gotcha. So I had school right. I had roll wrong. All right. So the way this rolls, however many spots you bought, that's how many times your name is in this list. Then we'll randomize our list of names, and so whoever comes out of the randomizer in spot number 1 gets Ford Frick. Whoever comes out spot number 10 gets Mickey Mantle, and so on. We won't read through all 572 names because I do have to work tomorrow. But what we will do is read through the biggest hits. I've pulled out several dozen, so plenty to look at, and we'll show those live on the broadcast. And then after the broadcast is over, we will post the full list sorted by participant. Oh, sorry, Mike. Stay safe. Jared is preemptively telling you what I'm going to do next, and that is I need your help deciding how many times we're going to randomize this list. So give me some numbers in the chat, between or including 3 and 12. Let's do between or including 3 and 12. So we've got the 59 baseball will be the third number in the chat. The basketball will be the fourth number in the chat. And then football will be the fifth number, and then the mega will be the sixth number. All right, plenty of numbers. I appreciate all that help. So Jared was first with 3, Steve was second, then Troy. So Troy got us with 8 randoms on the 59 baseball. Then Ed's got us with 12 randoms on the 70 basketball. Darth Plagueis has us with 6 randoms on the 59 football, and then Doug has us with 8 excuse me, 8 randoms on the mega. Hey, stay safe, Greg. Stay safe, everybody who's dealing with storms. That is, you know, you can always watch the recording if you need to. So don't watch the break over watching the weather. Maybe watch them at the same time, but do stay safe. One other thing about these checklists, all 3 of the first breaks do have bonus spots in the Mega Mixer. So you'll see these 20 cards also get a bonus spot in the Mega Mixer at the end of the broadcast. So that's a $140 value per spot. So lots of bonus there. So you hit one of those, make sure you stick around, see what you snag at the end. All right, let me get that filter off of there. All right, maybe make that a little bigger so we can actually read names. And then it's time to random. Where'd my window go? All right. Good luck, folks. So 8 randoms coming your way. We use random.org's list randomizer. Right. Here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, Andy Dinger on top there with Jeffrey Tomlin on bottom. Oh, and congrats to Nick Deal for winning the free spot in this one. Do get in on those free spot giveaways. Burl Sports, Facebook, X, Instagram. Giveaway a free spot in every break that's 100 spots or more. All right. First hit we're looking at is the Mick. Now I'm messing around in 59. Just popping right in with Mantle. Card number 10. Oh, I need to swap my view so you can see the card instead of just... Then that means I gotta make these bigger. Maybe. Cool. Congrats, Jeremy. Snagging the Mick. PSA 5 on the 59 Mantle. Okay, next hit, Duke Snyder. Well, before we do that, we do have a couple of bonuses in the Mega Mixer going to John Penix and Roy Letbetter. And we got Duke Snyder going to Mike Heffelfinger. Yeah, Jeremy started off hot. Nellie Fox going to Greg Ritzer. Some great multiplayer cards. Kaline Maxwell, Pitchers Beware. Going to Michael Skelton. Ted Kluszewski. Going to Mike Heffelfinger. Warren Spahn, card number 40, going to Kevin Casper. With Willie Mays, PSA 5 on the Mays, card number 50, going to James DeLong. A little scuff on the case there, but nice Mays. Then Mega Mixer bonus spots going to Christian Wagner and Chris Gangi. We'll pop on up to card number 80. Minoso going to James DeLong. Couple of solid hits for James. Let's see, we should run into this one at 147. Cubs Clubbers going to William Ratliff. Got Banks there in the middle. We got Jim Bunning going to Yaron. Got Stan the Man Musial going to Alan Bernitas. Musial is PSA 4. Let's see, I think we can still get that just a little bigger, can't we? Okay, that helps. Nice Musial there for you, Alan. With a Mega Mixer bonus going to Steve Bauman. Enos Slaughter going to Greg. With a Sandy Koufax, 163, going to William Ratliff. There's a Mega Mixer bonus going to Greg. We got Destruction Crew, Minoso, Colavito, Dobie. Going to Laura and Ed Conrad. Right. Means Mr. Roger Maris is going to be our next hit, but before we... Oh, looks like I forgot to pull Yogi, so Yogi's actually the next hit, going to Chris Gangi. With a Mega Mixer spot, going to Patrick Sturgeon. Hey, what's up, Paul? Good to see you in the chat. Roger Maris going to Steve Valinsky. With a bonus Mega Mixer spot, going to Jake O'Donnell. Don Larson's going to John Penix. With the Fence Busters. Great multiplayer card going to Jeremy Mariquin. Great break, Jeremy. A couple of big hits for you. I think Aaron Ed Matthews for the Milwaukee Braves there. Early win is 260, going to Laura and Ed Conrad. With hitters foes, Podres, Levine, Drysdale. Going to Angelo DeTolo. Gil Hodges, he's 270. Going to Patrick Sturgeon. Well, Mega Mixer bonus for Jeffrey Tomlin. Billy Martin, he's 295. Going to Jesse Ellis. With another Mega Mixer bonus, going to Robert Pellegrino. And Richie Ashburn headed to Jeffrey Tomlin. Luis Aparicio goes to Andrew Rim. With Mays and Ashburn. NL Hitting Kings going to Greg Ritzer. George Sparky Anderson rookie card. 338 going to Andy Dinger. With Wilhelm going to Chris Gangi. Ernie Banks goes to Kevin Kelly. With Robin Roberts going to Steve Hathaway. K-Line 360 going to Daniel Kelly. Hammer and Hank Aaron going to Michael French. PSA 4 on the Aaron. Nice hit there for you, Michael. Hey, Doug. Good to see you in the chat, man. You've still been buying in, but I feel like we haven't seen you in the chat in a while. So good to have you, man. How you been? Jeffrey Tomlin getting a bonus in the Mega Mixer, as well as Brian Smith. Don Drysdale goes to Andrew Goldman. Cepeda also going to Andrew Goldman. Little back-to-back action for Andrew. There's our free spot popping up. Larry Jackson goes to Nick Deal. We got the Keystone combo going to Kevin Kelly with Fox and Aparicio. With Maz going to William Bender. A few just absolutely gorgeous cards. Our next several hits. PSA 6 on the Ford going to Chris Gangi. I mean, a dead-centered, beautiful, crisp PSA 6. Frank Robinson's the next one, also PSA 6, going to Andrew Rim, just slightly off-center. It's the only flaws here. With Mega Mixer spots going to Andy Dinger and Laura and Ed Conrad. We got another Blazer. Brooks Robinson going to Yaron. Ed Matthews going to Chris Gangi. Larry Doby going to Jared Houston. Nice little snag on the Doby there, Jared. Great subset is the Baseball Thrills. You got Mantle, 42nd homer for the Crown, going to Jeffrey Tomlin. Got K-Line becoming the youngest batting champ, going to Kevin Kelly. Just different feats that are memorable. Mays' catch, going to Troy Golombisky, my favorite of the subset here. Aaron clubbing World Series homer is graded PSA 4, card 467, going to Jeffrey Tomlin. Garland Hall snagging the Snyder's play, bringing LA victory. Banks winning the MVP. Going to Brian Smith. Usual. Getting his 3,000th. Going to Roy Letbetter. All right. Clemente going to Troy Golombisky. Saw you in the chat there, Troy. Get a little Clemente in the 59. PSA 4. Congrats, man. Nice Roberto. Mega Mixer bonus going to Mike Heffelfinger and Kelly Engel. With Shane Daints going to Troy as well. A little back-to-back for you, Troy. With Podres going to Edwin Pastrana. That means we are into the high numbers next. Next hit, Bob Gibson rookie, classic, pink background, card 514. Difference in your high numbers is pretty stark with the black box around the number and more of a cream back instead of a gray. PSA 4 here on the Gibby. 514. Going to James DeLong. Huge hit, James. I feel like that's your second nice one of the break. You may be right, Marty. He looks super intimidating just about everywhere else. You got Killebrew next to Greg Ritzer. And sandwiching those is Mega Mixer bonus spots. So we got James DeLong snagging one with 513 and Steve Bauman snagging one with 516. Let's see. I believe this break we started out with a 20 spot limit and then opened that up on Saturday morning. Or was it? No, it was yesterday morning, Sunday morning. 543. Skinner, Verdon, Clemente. Going to Kevin Casper. Symbol of Courage going to Angelo DeTolo. Mega Mixer spot going to Dina Connolly. Then we're into the All-Star subset. Lots of these guys are stars, so I'm not showing them all. Ernie Banks going to Roy Letbetter. Heron going to Troy. Troy continuing the huge break. Congrats, man. Kevin Kelly snagging the Al Kaline. Couple of these are graded. The Mays going to James DeLong. James continuing the hot streak. PSA 6. Aaron with another hit. Snagging the Mantle All-Star. PSA 4. Mega Mixer bonus. Going to Garland Hall. And the last hit we'll look at is Spawn going to Roy Letbetter. Roy, I feel like I said your name a few times, even if it wasn't on the biggest hits. So there you have it. Now, I'm going to have to shuffle a couple things around while we move to the next one. So, while I do that, I'm going to go ahead and filter this so you can see. Filter by color. So you can see these. All right. We'll do basketball next, so that'll be good fun. I didn't check my bracket yet, so I've had a busy last few days. I know that sounds weird, but had a I spent I wasn't able to watch the Auburn game live yesterday, so I was just like, I'm just gonna turn my phone off. And so I was just totally radio silent pretty much all day yesterday. Um, yeah, Greg fell short with his long shot pick of Lipscomb to win it all. Hindsight is always 2020, isn't it, Greg? um, Plenty of bracket busters early on, but I mean, I got pretty chalky here at the end, which is never good for my bracket. I like picking some upsets. Um, of course, usually me picking Auburn is an upset, but not this time. We'll see how we fare. I'm nervous about the matchup with Florida, so could prove it didn't go very well in the regular season. That's for sure. All right. So we're going to go ahead and pop these over into the mixer list here. So you can see I had the spots there for the 59 the 59 baseball. We got the 70 basketball. We've got the 59 football. Good stuff. All right, so same song and dance here. Free spot went to Touch KC. So congrats, Touch KC, on Twitter for winning that one. We got John Trapp getting a mega mixer bonus 34, 51, 76, 122, 124. So yeah, still plenty of hits to look at here. But first we got to randomize this list, and 12 randoms coming our way. I do need to shift the view back though so you can see it. Okay. Uh, 175 and the list. What is off here? 176 in this one. 50 to 50. 77 to 77. Oh, I see. Two checklists here. I only have one. So must be type of variation. Okay. Now those are lined up. Beautiful. Okay. Oh, yeah, there were quite a few Floridas. Um, okay, let's see. So, good luck, folks. 12 randoms. Here's 1, 2, 3. For those of you who don't know, we did a little bracket for set break, folks. If y'all were interested, I think we had 22, if I remember. It does remind me I need to add a prize to since we got over the 17. Um, that's 11, so one more, and 12. All right, so we got Troy on top. We've got Jake Gebhardt on bottom. Let me shift our view here. We can see more cards, see more of the cards. Get this list a little bigger. Sweet. Okay. Tall boys, of course, on the 70 Tops design. Kareem, Jerry, Elvin, going to Troy Golombisky to start us off. Quite a few graded cards in this set, 175 card set. Scoring average leaders, West, Kareem, Elvin Hayes, going to Jeffrey Tomlin. Now some of these are just absolute blazers. Bill Bradley's one of them. Card number 7, PSA 7, going to Greg. Nice snag, Greg. PSA 7 on the Bill Bradley. There you have it. Oh, I don't know. The Jerry West, when we get to him in a second, is just nutty good. John Penix getting the Hondo, which is a short print, according to this checklist. Never actually built this set. I've always bought it already built, so I don't have a good feel for what's tough versus, as far as the short prints go. Pat Riley, rookie, going to Pat Gillespie. Bonus in the Mega Mixer, going to Angelo DeTolo. There's that free spot popping up. Touch KC, snagging Neil Johnson. Rookie card. Card number 17. We got Walt Bellamy, going to Steven Hofacker. There's the Bellamy. Earl Monroe, PSA 3.5. Going to Paul Ganem. Card number 20. Hey, KC, good to see you in the chat, man. All right, another Mega Mixer bonus going to Pat Gillespie. With the next star, Jerry Lucas, going to Josh Bailey. PSA 4 on the Lucas. With Wilt, the Stilt, going to Michael O'Leary. Nice hit there. Michael, I know you said you were popping off, but watch this recording. PSA 6 on the Wilt, shifted south. Otherwise, really crisp card. Mega Mixer bonus, going to Matt Thieler. Card number 60, Chet Walker, going to Paul Ganem. With Elgin Baylor, going to Steven Hofacker, PSA 5.5 on the Baylor. Nice card. Elvin Hayes, going to Derek Peaster, PSA 3 on the Hayes. Just a little bit of a corner push is the reason for the downgrade there. A couple of corners, looks like. But presents well. Wes Unseld going to Brian Feiss. PSA 5.5 on the Unseld. With Kareem, going to Chris Gangi. PSA 5 on the Kareem, second year card. Nice hit for you, Chris. Mega Mixer bonus going to Paul Gannum. With the Lynn Wilkins short print going to Greg. Yeah, Paul's heating up for sure. Nate Thurmond, card number 90. Going to Greg, so back-to-backs for Greg. Oscar Robertson, card number 100. PSA 4. Going to Mike Susitz. Nice hit, Mike. Well, Oscar. All-Star subset is fun here. 106. Frazier going to Yaron. Not my favorite All-Star design. Jerry West goes to Mike Heffelfinger. Billy Cunningham goes to Mike Susitz. Connie Hawkins going to Jeffrey Tomlin. Willis Reed going to Yaron. Thurmond going to John Lavin. Hondo, Anthony Olm. Elgin Baylor going to Matt Thieler. Oscar going to Greg. I actually like the backs of the All-Star cards better than the fronts. Newspaper, photo style. Backs look nice. Should have made that the front. All right. That means the next big hit is Pistol Pete. PSA 7 on the Pistol Pete rookie. Rookie out of LSU. 123 going to Andrew Goldman. Congrats, Andrew. Huge hit, man. Pistol Pete rookie, PSA 7. We've got bonus Mega Mixer spots for Yaron and Troy. Dave Bing coming in for Tim Fogel. Oops, I skipped over Walt Frazier. He's out of order. Walt, 120. PSA 6 on the Walt. Going to Greg Ritzer. Nice, Greg. Okay, still a decent number of hits to take a gander at. Gongi getting Hawkins. Debouchier going to Alan Stewart. Murphy going to Greg Ritzer. Billy Cunningham going to Jeffrey Tomlin. JoJo White, rookie, also going to Jeffrey Tomlin. Cherry Sloan, rookie, going to Kelly Engel. Sorry, I laughed because the Jerry Sloan card it's just funny. Willis Reed going to Jonathan Dote. Greer's 155 going to Jason Shepard, which means The last graded card we're going to look at is the Jerry West. PSA 8 on this West. Beautiful centering, very minor corner wear. Is the only thing holding this thing back from a mint grade. Little off center on the back. But beautiful card. Stunning color, great gloss. Hard to find one much better than that. Card 160. Going to Yaron. Nice hit for you, Yaron. Big Jerry West, PSA 8. Okay. Show a few of these. I'm actually just going to kind of pull these up. I'm not going to call out names, but the NBA Championship subset is super fun. You got Reed, DeBusschere, Jerry West. I really like the West. It's a good image. Walt Frazier, of course, the Knicks winning it. Wraps up the set. So good, good stuff. Right. Congrats to those of you who snagged a card that will find a good home in your collection. Get this filter on so we can do the same thing while I shuffle the stuff around on my desk again. So there's your Mega Mixer bonus spots. Now remember, if you do hit a card you don't necessarily need, post it up in the buy, sell, trade. You know, not a ton of activity, but the more you guys post, the more people are gonna engage there, and the more people are gonna be like, man, we gotta go check out that buy, sell, trade. I saw Steve posted some cards he's hitting the breaks that he's willing to move that don't quite fit with his collection at this point. So go check out what Steve posted. Post some of your own stuff. And if you guys ever need me to middleman a trade or something, I'm happy to do that. I don't typically like to hold a break that I'm sorting just because it's too easy for me to make mistakes if I do that. But happy to help with facilitating if you need that. All right, so let's get those posted over on the list for the Mega Mixer. As you can see, we got folks popping up in here. And I'll get rid of those numbers here in a second once we got the full list. Meantime, let's take a look at these. The list for the 59 football. About the same size here, one extra card, 176 cards in this one. Same deal. But here are our bonus Mega Mixer spots going to spot 2, 11, 22, 81, 115, 135, and 156. So that's where those are falling. Thanks for helping me fill this one out. That really helped us move out the last of those Mega Mixer spots. And we decided earlier we're randomizing this list 6 times. So 6 randoms coming your way. Here's 1. 176 is good. Here's 2. 3. 4, 5, and 6. Kevin Kelly on top, Roy Ledbetter on bottom. Paste, shift those rows a touch, and shift our view. All right. Johnny Unitas up first, going to Kevin Kelly. This set was a little bit more all over the place condition-wise. That's why we were able to work in so many spots, but keep the price point kind of low. Troy snagging a Mega Mixer bonus. Hugh McElhaney going to Kevin Kelly. There are more Hall of Famers that I'm going to show you. Joe Schmidt, number 6, going to Paul Ganem. But I just went through and pulled the names I recognized from the last couple of these we've done. Jimmy Brown, or SGC 3.5, going to Ian Rosenberg. Nice brown there for you, Ian. Card number 10. Bonus in the Mega Mixer, going to Joe Driver. Now, the more tired I get, the more my southern accent's going to come out. Good. So I apologize. Alan Bernatos snagging Bobby Dillon. Leo Nominelli. Charles Anderson. Darth Plagueis, which one is you? Because there's about a 5 to 10 second lag for most folks on YouTube. Christian Wagner snagging the Frank Gifford. All right, Jack Butler going to Kevin Casper, getting that bonus Mega Mixer spot to go along with it. Oh, nice, Ian. I mean, Darth. Bart Starr going to Roy Ledbetter. Bobby Lane, card number 40. And Michael O'Leary. Steelers, great there. Yeah, Ian, I love that brown card. Second year. Ollie Matson going to Kevin Kelly. Sam Huff going to Alan Bernatos. With Raymond Berry. There you go again, Ian. A little Colts action this time. Mike McCormick. Under Rob Maynard. With Jim Ringo going to William Ratliff. Mega Mixer bonus going to Jeff Williams. Paul Hornung going to Charles Anderson. Packers action. Art Donovan going to Greg. Lenny Moore, another Colt, going to Alan Stewart. Alex Karras, rookie, going to Michael O'Leary. He's about to run you over. Look at that smirk. Jerry Kramer, rookie, going to Troy with a Mega Mixer bonus, going to Paul Ganem. Y.A. Tittle, going to Joe Mordini. With Yale Larry, going to Derek Peaster. Mega Mixer bonus, going to Michael Mayville. Oh, here's Jim Parker, back up to him at 132, going to Charles Anderson. Yeah, Paul, you're running good so far. Bobby Mitchell going to Stephen Hofacker. Browns fullback. Andy Robustelli going to Stephen Hofacker. Jim Taylor going to Alan Bernatas. And another Mega Mixer bonus going to Greg. Nice snack, Greg. There's that free spot popping up. Mel Triplet for Kevin857 on Instagram. So that does it on that one. Now let me get this one filtered. By color. So you can see what you got there. And then I'm going to, again, rearrange a few things. Right, that brings us to the Mega Mixer. Now, there's a ton of awesome cards in this break. Like a ton of awesome cards. A lot of them I'm not even going to show you on the broadcast. I'm just going to flip through them real quick. Here, let me finish getting this set up, and then I'm going to show you some of the cards that I'm not going to show on the live stream, just to give you an idea. All right, so I need to pull those numbers off. So the way I do that, I just paste this here. Oh, you can't see that. Let me swap my views. Text to column, delimited, got a period, finish, boom. And it just pulls all those off at that period, which works great. Okay. There we have it. Yeah, Ian, I saw your post about working on the set. I'm working on that set too. I'm feel like I'm probably in it for the long haul, but I'm about, I counted the other day, I think I'm 78 cards in, if memory serves. So it's the E90 Type 1's a beautiful set. Sheen's one I'm, so there's some of these are damaged, but they're just so difficult that Oaks is one of my favorite cards in that set. I just love the artwork. I don't know if I can get us to focus. Maybe we'll focus on something with a little clearer. Oh, 300. That's incredible. But I mean, we got some big cards that we're not showing on the stream. So just because your name doesn't get called doesn't mean you didn't get something cool in this one. Tony Oliva rookie, plenty of graded stars. Like we're not even showing a Clemente or this Mays or this Hornsby Callahan, PSA 7. I mean, Ton of stuff. You know, they're nice low to mid grade stars that, you know, don't rise to the level of a hit in a break that's, you know, $140 buy-in, but they're still great cards to add to your collection. Okay, with that said, these are the kind of hits we're talking about for this one. We got a Maze Rookie, we got a Type 1 American Caramel Cobb. Good stuff. Ian, that was before I was really into pre-war cards. So that was before I was even paying attention. That's cool, man. All right, get this shifted back so we can see what we're doing. You can see this checklist is the same one that was in the break listing. We got a lot of graded Gaudies. We've got, you know, Hall of Famers all throughout here. So I'll show some of the bigger value hits as we go through these. Some really incredible cards. So this matches exactly what was in the break listing. So we'll get this randomized. Congrats to Kevin Casper for winning the free spot in this one on that private buy-sell trade group. Probably moving more of those free spot Facebook giveaways into that private group because the scammers have been back the last couple of times. You know, trying to scam folks in the comments. So probably move back into that private group for those Facebook giveaways. 8 randoms on the mega here. I'm glad you like them, Marty. They're fun to put together, mostly because they're kind of random like me. And yeah, it's a good way to get a lot of really cool cards into one break. Oh man, Andy, I hope that it's not too bad. Did they message you and try to get info? How did that play out for you? Right, we got 8 randoms. Coming your way. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Jared's up first with Chris, Gongi, and 125, spot 125. Okay. Now, I do want to be able to have all the info here. Oh, good. I'm glad they didn't get you. Yeah, they like to go after folks on the giveaways sometimes. Okay, shift our scene a bit. See if we can get this big enough to read. You gotta watch out for them, that's for sure. All right. Let's see. So the first hit is past these Gaudis, which were all graded, by the way. These first 11 or 12, 13, 13, first 13 were graded. Mark Stemmerman, getting the Frank Baker T205, SGC 2.5, good color, honest long cut on the brand. I've got a weird glare tonight. My camera's having a hard time focusing. Must have my light at a different angle. But nice way to start the break for you, Mark. Rogers Hornsby up next. AJ Tedesco. 1.5 here on the W512 strip card. So these strip cards were issued in panels and then hand cut. So they're all hand cut. You gotta have a certain amount of border there though to get a number grade. But here's Hornsby for the Cardinals. Nice hit there for you, AJ. Still feel like I need to make that just a little bigger. Okay, that's a little better. Oh, well, I have more space. I can do that. Okay. But you can see, like, oh, it's just a Dick Allen rookie. So didn't make the hit list, but not too shabby. Stargell did make the hit list. SGC 3 on the Stargell rookie for Patrick Sturgeon. Centering's the main culprit here. Crease free on the Stargell. Mickey Mantle, 67, SGC 1.5, going to Alan Bernitas. Again, like there's a Willie Mays that didn't make the show. Rod Carew, rookie, going to John Lapertosa. There you go, John. SGC 2 on the Carew. Mike Schmidt, rookie, going to Galen Oda. 1.5 on the Schmidt. Another Mick. This one going to Alan Bernitas. PSA 4 on the 63 Mick. All right. Let's look at a few of these T206s. Now they are lower grade in general, poured kind of very good. I think was the best one. Here's the Harry Bay, Southern Leaguer. Going to Brian Andy Smith, Nashville guy. White. Going to Anthony Ciccarelli. With Leach. Going to William Murphy. There's that free spot popping up for you, Kevin. Getting the T206 Heart Soul. It's a beautiful color on this one. Piedmont back. Powell. Going to AJ Tedesco. Horizontal card. Always popular. With Mullen. Going to Kevin Casper, polar bear back here on the Mullen portrait. Another horizontal with Pelty. To Rob Maynard. Another Southern Leaguer going to James DeLong. Persons out of Montgomery. Snodgrass for Greg Ritzer. Now, he's not your Yankee, but he is a New Yorker. And got the catcher's gear on. It's a good-looking card. New York Giants. Let's see. Look at the McLean next. Going to Matt Pottle. More catcher gear. Troy with just an absolutely monster night. Troy snagging the Cobb E90 Type 1. PSA authentic. But hey, playing days Cobb. Tell you what, if I live to be 116 years old like this card, I hope I look that good. Huge hit, man. Congrats. Good stuff. Some fun Diamond Stars through here. Some solid names. But we're not even going to take a gander. I've got a Diamond Star set we need to break soon. Do have a few 40 play balls we're going to look at. Frisch, going to Mike Heffelfinger. Nice copy on. Oh, this is Chance, not Frisch. My bad. I didn't pull the Frisch, I guess. Anyways, too many stars through here. Chance going to Kelly Engel. John McGraw going to Kevin Casper. Tony Lazzari. Going to Mark Stemmerman. Push him up, Tony. Play balls with their little nicknames are good stuff. Let's see. We've got some double plays. We've got some American Caramel E121s. Some more star action so you can see who's popping through here. But the next card we're showing is this E96. Philadelphia Caramel. Huey Jennings. Looking like some pastel artwork. Going to Paul Ganem. You know, I was at the St. Louis Art Museum on Saturday with a field trip with my oldest. And I just think every art museum should have a baseball card section. Maybe I'm biased. Great art, though. Willie Mays. Going to Robert Pellegrino. SGC 2.5 on the Mays rookie. Huge hit for you, Robert. Congrats, man. SGC 2.5 on the Say Hey Kid. All right, we will look at a few more caramels here. Some of the raw ones are a little rougher. There's that sheen popping up. So, Jared, if you don't need it, you can message Ian, or I can message him for you. Right. Let's see. Where's Chance at? There we go. So Chance, the raw one. So there's two chances, one raw, one graded. Going to John Dobe. This is Chance as in Tinkers to Everest Chance for the Cubbies. Gibson, going to Pat Gillespie. Marquard, going to Trey Smith. I love the color on this card. Old Rube. Another National League New Yorker. Here's that graded Chance going to Mark Stemmerman, SGC1. Home Run Baker going to Joe Driver. Carl Hubble, Diamond Stars, SGC5 going to Mike Heffelfinger. Nice hit, Mike. Big snag. Carlton rookie going to Stephen Hofacker. PSA 4 on the Carlton. You got the Ricky, signed rookie going to Michael Mayvell. BGS. Authenticated 10 on that autograph. Nice clean one. Some nice 39 play balls as well. Oh, Hubble. I'm going to show Hubble going to Joe Driver. If you're ever wondering how I put these mixers together, I generally decide what the big cards are going to be, and then I just start going through my box and be like, oh, let's add that one in, let's add that one in, let's add that one in. And then I check and see where the price point is, and I'm like, oh, well, that's too high. Let's get a stack of 39 play balls and put them in here. Let's get a stack of 33 Gaudis, and that's the way those get put together. But we'll get these sorted and by participant and post the results here shortly. Appreciate each and every one of you buying in. Appreciate you tuning in and interacting in the chat. It's good to hear from you all. I'll get the website updated with what breaks are coming in April, probably tomorrow. And we'll get these sorted and shipped out. It'll probably take a little bit longer since it's 4 breaks. Always have to be a little meticulous to try to get the right cards to the right places. But we'll get these out over the next several days. Appreciate you all. This is Burl, signing off.